Hi, Gbenga.
Hello.
Calvin.
Hi, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'll let you introduce yourself and then we'll start off.
Okay, my name is Gbenga Adebiyi. I'm a freelancer and I train people on freelancing. I've been doing that for the past 5 years now, and I've trained a lot of people this year alone, and with a lot of testimonials from Fiverr, Upwork, and other platforms. So that's who I am, that's what I do. I'm passionate about skills development, human capital development.
Yeah, I mean that's where I think we play in similar space. Just that our focus is more around soft skills, because they are transferable and you can use them anywhere you go, any industry. I mean, you can even apply them to your life. That's why ours is more niche focused. Nonetheless, we also train on technical skills. So context around the session. So owing to the lockdown, we decided that, I mean, many of our alumni, um, you know, either lost their jobs or were, what's the word now? Were restricted to, staying at home. Right. So, and as such, they didn't have what to do. And this led us to organize this session on becoming a freelancer so that people can monetize their skills and become active. So that's the context around the session. So the first question is, what is Upwork and how does one even get started on Upwork?
Okay, so freelancing is basically exchanging your skills and your knowledge for income. And there are a lot of platforms where you can do that. So Upwork is one of the platforms, it's one of the biggest. So we have Upwork, we have Fiverr, and a whole lot of others. So what you do is you get to those platforms, you register, you register as a freelancer, then you start searching for jobs as using your skills. So that's how to go about it. You go to upwork.com, you sign up, it's free. You go to fiverr.com, you sign up, it's also free. So that's how to go about it.
So even though it's free, there's been challenge. I mean, I've had friends who have said that navigating the platform has been a huge challenge. Are there some criteria that one has to meet to open an account or to set up their profiles on Upwork?
Okay, so basically for Upwork, using that as a case study, they get a lot of applications every day. So they get about 10,000 applications every day. So they created an algorithm, a bot.
10,000?
Yes, every day. So they created an algorithm, a bot to sieve people. So if you're not serious enough, if you don't meet some criteria, they just ensure that you don't come in. So also they try to balance demand and supply on the platform. So you say there are a lot of graphic designers on the platform at this particular time. So they will say, okay, we don't want to take more graphic designer, so that there won't be more graphic designer than jobs on the platform. So that's the reason why they created the barriers and everything. And so I wrote an ebook on that, and I gave tips about how to navigate that, how to get your account approved on that's on Upwork now. For Fiverr, there's no barrier to entry to Fiverr for now, so it's easy for you to just log in and create your account. But for Upwork, all you need to do is to ensure that you meet some criteria and your account is approved.
Do you mind sharing some of these criteria?
So one of the things you need to do is ensure that you go to the home page, you scroll down to the top skills and trending skills. Then ensure that you add them to your skills when you want to apply to get your account approved. Also ensure that you select experts, and ensure that your rates are super high, because when the algorithm sees that your rate is super high, they want to get you in that you're an expert. So that's just the trick to beat the algorithm.
Interesting. You said two things that I think are very important. So one is go to the expert tab. You said.
Yes. No, select as when you are while registering. Because most people, when they are registering, there's a part where they will select an experience level.
Yes.
So there's entry level, intermediate, and expert. So most people, they're like, oh, I'm not yet an expert yet. So they don't select that. Whereas that's the trick. You need to select the expert tab. to get so that the algorithm will see you as an expert and approve you. If not, you find challenges navigating the platform.
So someone asked the question, what does it mean to be a freelancer and what kind of jobs can one find? I mean, I have that written down as a question, but since she's asked the question, I mean, we might just ask it so that we don't forget.
Okay, so what are you going to do freelance? As I said, as a freelancer, you are working freelance, you are working on your own. Yes. As a self-employed person, you own your time, then you are exchanging your skills and your knowledge for income. So what does it mean to be a freelancer? You need to have skills, because as I define freelancing, you are exchanging your skills and for income. So you need to have skills. So those are the skills and knowledge that you have will be what
exchange
for income on the platforms. So that's one. Yes. Then what does it mean what are the skills offered? There are a whole lot of skills that you can offer as a freelancer. Programming, yes. Digital marketing, graphic designing, web designing, coding, software development, writing, every category of writing, Facebook ads, social media management, accounting, legal, project management, product management. Skills are in the thousands, as in there are thousands of skills you can offer as a freelancer. There are some skills that are very common, there are some that are not so common, there are some that are specialized, there are some that are niched, but the skills are just too much that you can offer.
Many.
Yeah, yes. There are many.
Okay. Do you mind sharing what are the top 10 skills that are in demand on the platform? Is there anything?
I get that question. Yeah, I get the questions often. The question of what are the top skills, and depending on who is doing the grading, different people have different answers to that. But some common skills, some common skills are programming. If you have programming skills, we're in the tech world. Yeah, programming, then data science, any data science related skill, then digital marketing. Digital marketing. You have any digital marketing skills? They are very, very valuable. Then we go into copywriting. Copywriting is also one valuable skill. Then what other valuable skill? Then writing. Writing is very common, but it's also valuable because it's very needed. Every website, there are a lot of websites and they need content. So, but one of the downside of writing is that a lot of people can write. So the competition is very stiff for writing. Yes. So those are some of the common. Then virtual assistant, admin and support. The funny thing about virtual assistant is also very, very common because people need people to help them. They need personal assistant online, so they become virtual assistant. But virtual assistant fall into, it's some of the challenges of being a virtual assistant is same with writing. Means that for a writer, for example, you need to specialize. You need to say, okay, I am a fitness writer, I am a sports writer. So the moment you specialize, you increase your value. So you niche. So people don't just say you're a writer. People say, oh, this guy is a sports writer. So then you reduce the amount of jobs you can apply for, but you become a professional. And over time, yes, you become an expert. So when people are looking for sport writing in your related industry, they know that, oh, don't just go to any person, just go to this guy. This is so that's about specializing.
The next question is, if I have a range of skills, say I have five to seven, for instance, because maybe I'm really good. How do I know which one to put on the platform?
Okay, so one of the things you do is you can do a research. As I said, you can go to the site. One thing Upwork does, for example, using Upwork as a case study, is that they do a research on their platform quarterly. So they release the results of the top 100 skills per quarter. So the result is not static. It's always very dynamic. So they've done for Q1, so they'll be doing for So that's why it's difficult to answer what are the top 10 skills when the top 10 skills changes every quarter on Upwork alone. That's that. So on Upwork, you can go there, look at the top skills there, see the ones in demand. You can check for the top skills or check for the trending skills. See if one of those your plenty skills are there. So that's one way to go about it. Then secondly, you can go to Upwork, just do a research, just search the skills. Maybe say I have graphic design, I have writing, I have digital marketing. So what can I do? So what can I do? I go to Upwork, say I search the jobs, I search which one is paying high or which one is are jobs common more. So maybe that's the one I would, use as my, as in my,
Your
my
profile, you add
profile.
your profile.
Yeah. Yes.
So thank you very much for that. This report that you mentioned, is it public? Is it usually
Yes,
published
very public.
publicly?
Yes. Yes. Published publicly. Yes. You can find it on their site.
Okay, so anyone can get access to the skills.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been there a few times and I've never seen it. So is there? I hope it's not hidden.
Well, the thing is, okay, maybe because I'm a very curiosity person, so that's why I get to see all these things. The thing is, you can, as I said, just go to the home page. At the home page, you need to scroll down. You need to scroll very down. You need to scroll down. Then you get to see the top skills, trending skills. Then you can click on them and everything. So you need to scroll down. Then if you go to their resources, their blogs, you will always see you will see the full report of the top 100 skills each quarter.
Okay.
Just you can Google Upwork blog or Upwork resources. Just type it into Google. It will take you to the site. Then you just see it. Yeah, I still checked it yesterday.
The next question is, if my skills fall within the top 10 or top 100, how do I select? Can I go ahead and pick all three if I have to, for instance, or do I still niche?
Okay, for that, another thing Upwork does is Upwork gives you the opportunity of having up to 3 profiles. So you can, yes, they just created that because of what you just asked. They realized most of us are multi-talented. So if you are multi-talented, why not just create 3 profiles? So you can just create 3 profiles for one account. You can't have more than one account on Upwork, you'll be suspended. So if you have, for your one account, you can have 3 different profiles showing 3 different skills. And each job you are submitting, for, you can select the profile you want to use for the job. So say I have writing, digital marketing, graphic skill, then I can now select, okay, I'm applying for a writing job. I'm using my writer profile. I'm applying for a digital marketing job. I'll be using my digital marketing profile. So I don't use my writing profile for a digital marketing job.
With the same account?
With the same account. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I don't use my writing profile for a digital marketing job, and the client is saying, "This is a writer. Can he do digital marketing?" So that's the solution for that. So then the question says, okay, one of the things you do is you study your industry. If I'm a digital marketer now, I study my industry or what are my skills, then I can now specialize, in my profile, just talking about, okay, so I'm a digital marketer, then I can use I'm a Facebook ad specialist, then I can use that. So that's how to specialize, really. So study your industry, see what is, the trending in your industry. Do you have the skill? Do you need to learn the skill? Do you need to have, because we are in a dynamic world. Things are changing as fast as, so you need to catch up on everything. Yeah.
Oh, that's new knowledge that I wasn't even aware about. Thank you very much. Now, one of the biggest challenges is pricing. How do I know how to price my skills? Or what price do I attribute to my skills?
Okay, so for pricing, it's study your industry. When you study your industry, you have an idea of what rate pricing is. A web developer will charge differently from a writer, averagely. So when I study my industry, then, but another thing about pricing is this: when you are coming to this platform as a newbie, you charge low. The first most important thing is you need to build your reputation first, because they don't know you. Nobody knows you. Everybody's just saying you're making claims that I can do that. So by the time you get, say, the first job, the second job, you are getting 5-star reviews, because you have to get 5-star reviews. You're getting 5-star reviews, then you can now charge your actual rate. Yeah, because now people can say, you can tell clients that, see, now I've done jobs, and people can, people on this platform, clients on this platform
vouch
like
for you.
Yes, can vouch for me. So this is my price. Then after, as I said, study your industry, then you have an idea of what price to set. As you are continuing to do more jobs, then demand and supply will come in. Then, there'll be more demand for your time. You need to increase your price.
So, okay, quick one. So is there an average price? So first of all, you said study your industry. And I know that sometimes it differs or it varies according to geography. So maybe the price, the what I charge in Africa or in Nigeria, might be different from what the people in the Western world charge. Does that ever apply?
No. Okay, I
No.
get people, we get questions like this, and I tell my, students or trainings or anywhere I'm talking that we are in a world where your skill is what is speaking for you. As a Nigerian, you can charge the same rate an American is charging if you get the same rate, or if you can deliver what your competitor is delivering, you can charge, because it's all about what you can deliver. If you can I have people charge, Nigerians who do things for 20, 50. I know a Nigerian, okay, I saw the Nigerian, while searching on Upwork. This Nigerian charges $150 per hour, and he has made about maybe 50K on the platform. So he's charging the same rate everywhere because the Nigerian is skilled, he has the skills, so he can charge as much. So skills are more important. That's why I've been passionate about skills nowadays. That when you have the skills, that's all. That's what takes you to the
Skills
money.
economy.
Yes.
Okay, so you can charge any rate. It doesn't matter wherever you are, as long as your skills. Okay. Thank you very much.
So the caveat, I want to answer that. Sorry for that. I want to answer that. So the caveat is this: even though you can charge any rate, you need to start small. You need to start charging small. Charge small. Build your reputation.
You said.
Yes.
To get
build your
jobs,
reputation.
Get reviews. Gain trust.
Yeah, gain the trust. Then you can now charge your actual rate.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Another thing I can tell the person is this. I know I can feel the pain. I know what the person is trying to explain. So, finding one of the reasons why I was so passionate about training people is because I also had some challenges navigating the platform. So I realized, okay, after I was able to solve it, via the stories of me solving it was very funny. But I was also, first of all, the first thing that I did was that I was ready to learn. So that was that. I was ready to learn. Then I got taught how to go about it. Then I got a mentor who guided me. So I just felt, okay, if I can navigate this like this, other people will have challenged me. So why not just train them? Why not just teach them so that it's easy for them? That's why I've been training people passionately everywhere, here and there. So the thing is this: everything you need to succeed on Upwork is on Upwork. I'm going to say that again. Everything you need to succeed on Upwork is on Upwork. There are webinars, there are videos, there are books, there are resources. I mentioned Upwork resources. I mentioned Upwork blog. Everything, okay, navigating that can be challenging, but so if that is challenging, then you need to pay for my time so that I can guide you through. But I have an ebook I wrote, and I was under to sell the ebook, but I changed my mind. I give people for free. So just everything I wrote, it's on Upwork, so I give people for free majorly. So just read about it. Yeah.
So before we round off, you let us know where we can get the ebook.
Yes. So I'll just okay. I can. We'll work something. Yes. We'll work something out. So I'll just. Awesome. They should reach out to you because I will.
Yes.
Reach out to you.
Awesome. There's a question. I've applied before. I've applied before and I was rejected. How do I apply again? I know I personally had that experience, so I assume that there are a lot more people who also have that experience. So can you give us a practical step on how to reapply? The first thing is, when I reapplied, I was rejected. So oftentimes, why are people rejected when they apply the first time?
At the beginning of this session, I mentioned the reason why people get rejected. The Upwork gets 10,000 applications each day. So they created a system to ensure that an algorithm, a bot. So instead of human to review all applications, they created a bot to review all applications. So people get rejected because they don't meet the criteria they've set for the bot. So that's why people get rejected. So how do you reapply? When you get rejected, just you will need to edit, just some of the things you need to do, as I said, so that you can beat the algorithm is increase your rate, just increase it very high. Why? Because Upwork makes money when you make money. So that bot will realize that, oh, this person wants to come and make plenty of money here. So
Yes.
let's allow this person in. Increase your rate, set your experience level to expert. I talked about it the other time.
Yes.
Set the experience level to expert because they're like, okay, we want plenty, when they get a lot of requests like that, why should we allow entry level people when we can allow experts to come and make more money on the platform? So that's the idea. So set your experience level to expert, then add more skills to your skills selected. If you can add as much as the skills can allow you to add. When you add more skills, the algorithm will realize, oh, this multi-talented person, we must allow this person in so that this person can come and make money on the platform. That's how I've been helping people to get their accounts approved.
So you mentioned two things. So first of all, you said increase your rate. You said set your profile to experts.
But experience level.
But then experience level. How then do you marry? You said start small, and then now you're saying increase your rates.
There are two. There are two things. The first thing is getting your account approved. Someone said, I saw his message there, that isn't that line. The thing is this is the algorithm. This is just to, as soon as you get accepted, you change your things back to normal. You set your thing back to normal. Humans don't have it. At the time, when Upwork started, it was human that was doing the review. So when I started on Upwork, it was human being. So just add do the normal thing. But now it's an algorithm.
Yes.
So it's not human being. So it's algorithm. So the question, what I'm just telling you is how to get your account approved for the algorithm.
Thank you. So first you said increase your rates, and then once you've been approved, you can then reset it.
Set everything back to normal. Set your skills.
Get job.
Ensure that those are the skills you can do. But just the first thing is scaling the approval fence. As soon as you scale the approval fence, when you are in, set everything normal back.
The next question is for people who have had their accounts blocked. Is there anything like that? Having your account blocked?
Yes.
And if there is, how can one retrieve it?
No, you can't retrieve it. It is blocked.
Okay, if they suspend you. Let's start from how can one get their account? I mean, how does one get their account blocked? And then if you can't retrieve it, what's the next step?
How do you get your account suspended? First of all, when you break the rules of the platform, there are guidelines, there are rules, so you need to, one thing is you try and do, you can read them to understand the do's and don'ts of the platform. Then secondly, when you just apply sporadically, when people apply for jobs sporadically without landing one job, they can get their account
suspended.
Then when you take jobs outside of Upwork and the Upwork is aware, they are just rules and regulations. Listening.
So if you go against any of the rules or any of the guidelines, there's a possibility that your account will be suspended.
Yes. So, and there's something now. Okay, there was a message that was sent 2 days ago by Upwork to all freelancers that they've updated their rules and guidelines. So what Upwork did was that in the message section, Upwork, there's an IM place on Upwork where you can speak with clients. So Upwork have added video conferencing, just like Zoom. They updated that. So they now say, okay, in the next 1 month, we give you till 1 month. By June 26, these new rules comes in place. If you are doing any video, interview with clients, it must be on Upwork. Because now, before we say we don't have video, now we have. So those are updates like that. So if I'm now in my messages telling clients that, okay, let's go on Zoom, and I'm,
let's go
offline. So and the algorithm just flagged that, then I'm bypassing the rules.
And so for those who may have had their account blocked, what can they do? So they cannot retrieve their account. So can they? What if they open another account? Is that possible?
The thing is, when you get your account blocked, you can first of all message the support, try to put your case why they should open your account back. That's the first thing you can do. Then if you want to you want to open a new account, this is a very funny thing to do. But if you want to open a new account, if you open a new account with the same name, the same email, you open a new account,
The
over time,
algorithm
they will block it.
will identify it.
Will identify you and block you again. So if you still want to open a new account on Upwork, you must ensure you use a different picture, a different name. Different name in that, use your name, but you can add your middle name. You get, so maybe before when you opened it,
could you repeat that? So you can still use your name, but change your middle name, you said?
No. Use your name, but add, just like, okay, my name is Gbenga Adebiyi. So when I open an account on Upwork, maybe I didn't know the rules then, so I got blocked. So now that I know the rules and I still want to work on the platform, so I create a new account, Gbenga Adebiyi Michael. So I added my middle name.
Right.
So it looks different, but it's the same thing. Just to get a new account. Then you must ensure you don't use the same email. You must ensure you don't use the same picture that you use on your first suspended account. If not, the algorithm will nab you.
Okay. So back to payments, right? So I've pitched my skills. You as a client, you are interested. How does the payment work? So first of all, I'm sure they pay in dollars. Am I correct? Payments in dollars?
Yes. Payment is done in dollars. So there are different payment systems.
Yes.
There are different payment systems. There's the local bank transfer. There's Payoneer card. There's PayPal, and there's dollar transfer. So local bank transfer, you set up your normal Nigerian bank account. You add your SWIFT code. You add your bank code. These are codes you can get you can get via Google, or you go to your bank to ask them. So you create your local bank account. So if you are using a First Bank, Zenith Bank, UBA, so when you are withdrawing, you withdraw straight to your local bank account. With the exchange rate of the day.
Okay.
So
you can still use your local bank accounts to get
paid. Yes.
Paid.
So the second way to get paid is via PayPal. So the third way to get paid is via Payoneer card. So if you have, there's Payoneer.com for freelancers. So you get a card so you can be paid on the platform. You can also use your domiciliary account. You can get paid in your domiciliary account. You get charged they have charges for withdrawal. So you can get paid with your domiciliary. You can get paid with your domiciliary account. So those are the ways to get paid. Yeah.
Is there anyone that's the easiest? So I can imagine that some of them might take maybe more days, or there might be challenges. Is there anyone that's just easier than the others?
Okay, I was formerly using Payoneer, but now I use my local bank accounts.
Okay, so you think that's easier?
For me, it's easy for me because I just withdraw, and in 24 hours, my Naira equivalent gets to my bank account in Nigeria.
So that's a question about tax ID. Is there anything like tax ID?
Yeah.
Is it required?
Yes. Upwork will require a tax information, but just it's majorly targeted at US people. So just fill your information, fill it right, and submit. That's all.
Okay. Are there any instances where the client you do a job for a client? I don't know. I've heard this before, but I'm not sure if it was on Upwork. But I've heard where someone, I think was it on Upwork, where a job was done and the client did not pay. Have you heard any?
Yes, sir.
Are there any cases like? Oh, there are. Okay.
Yes. The thing is this. There are good and bad people in this world, right? So there are also good and bad clients. One of the reasons why I do my training is I try to train people on how to separate good from bad. Just at least the success rate is not 100%, but at least it puts you on a higher percentage of not landing. You check. One of the things I tell people is always check their payments, check their payment verification. That means, has this person paid on Upwork before? So if you're applying for a job from someone,
is public.
Yes, it's public. You can see it. Okay, the information is public. When you have jobs, you always see a client details, the client's posting that said job. I'm using Upwork as an example now. So you
Yes.
only see this client has a payment verified account or not payment verified. Also, I'm also a client on Upwork, so I think from the client's point of view too. So that's one of the reasons it helps me when I'm training people, so that because since I'm a client, I know how clients
Makes,
think.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, how
So
clients
so
think,
you
how
see,
you work.
yeah, yeah. So you see you see the client details, you see the client ratings. So you don't when you see ratings where maybe other freelancers have rated that client before you. So you can go and
Yes.
read it. They will tell
Yes.
you if this client person is good to work with or bad to work with.
Yes.
Then you see the amount spent. So someone who has not spent money on the platform, do you want to be
Yes.
the first person the person spend money on? So you're careful about that.
Risky.
Then
Risky.
yeah. So just I tell people client details will save you a lot of stress before you apply for any job from that client because you have an understanding of who that client is to an extent.
Okay.
I'm seeing a question here. So how do you measure
Which
your
one is that?
results? And what will you do if
Results
you miss a deadline?
line. Yes.
What will you do if you miss a deadline? One of the things you need to do is you need to be honest with clients. Clients
Yes.
appreciate honesty. Then try as much as possible not to miss a deadline. It affects your reputation. But what happens when you miss the deadline? Be honest with the client, tell the
Yeah.
client the details. Most times in my own experience, which this is not just recommendation, this is just telling you my own what I do. When I do a
Yes.
bad job, because it happens, you can do a bad job. When I do a bad job, I tell clients not to pay for the job. I tell them I'll bear the cost myself.
Mm.
This is me doing a bad. So I don't expect you to pay for this bad delivery. So even the client can even tell me, oh no, we insist. Some clients have told me, it happens. We are all human, so it can happen to anyone. You have a good track record with us already before, so even though so as much as possible, try as much as possible not to have a bad not to have bad reputation. Try as much as possible not to miss deadlines. Try to give yourself spaces. But when it happens, communicate, communicate, communicate. Just let the client
Mm.
knows what is going on. Just
No.
communicate,
Manage
communicate,
your
communicate.
expectations.
Yes, yes. So how do you measure your results? Measure it by, and I don't understand this question very well. I want you to ask very well, so I don't want to assume. Which result are we
Yes.
measuring?
So Swati, please rephrase the question so that Gbenga can answer it effectively. So piggyback to the question, the conversation around clients and being shady with payments. My question is, how is it not possible that I can notify Upwork about what's going on so that maybe they can block the clients? I mean, there has to be some system around that.
Yes, there is, but well, at least you lost because maybe you've worked for the job and you're not going to get paid. So you can do that. You can flag the client, report the client to
Right.
Upwork, and Upwork can ban the client. Upwork can
Yes.
ban the client from their platform. But what is done is done. So
Yes. You've lost.
to avoid that, just ensure that you read client details before applying for any job. You go through the details, you go through his, their previous jobs they've done, and on like that.
Right. So and there's even a chance that the client could still even go and open multiple accounts. Just
So that there's a chance of that because I didn't even want to mention that. So what happens when that client just does that? So just put the things we can control. We should work on the things we can control more than the
yeah,
things we
yeah.
can't
Let's
control.
control them. So from personal experience, what has been your biggest challenge navigating Upwork? What has been your biggest challenge from personal experience?
Okay, that should be like 5 years ago.
Oh, when you
Because
started.
I started training. I started training since 5 years ago. I stopped for a
Okay.
while, then I resumed last year. I stopped
Okay.
for about 3 years, then I resumed again.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. When I started, I didn't know how to navigate. I didn't know how to separate good from bad clients. So I did a job for a client that didn't pay me. So that's
Oh,
why
so you've been a victim.
that was my first job. But funny enough, I don't tell people that I don't even remember that it's my first job. I tell you my
Yes.
first job I worked with a Nigerian who wanted me to do some research in Lagos. So subconsciously, I even forget that it's my first job. That my first job was the resume I did
Forget
on
about it.
Upwork. That, yeah, I didn't get paid. So that was my then. Navigating the platform was, tedious at the beginning, knowing what to do,
Yes.
profiles, proposals. So as I said, one thing you can do is you can read about a lot of things on the platform. You can go to the Upwork blog. There are informations on how to submit proposals. There are informations on your profile. Upwork even have a manual that is free. You can download it. Just Google Upwork manual. Just enter it into Google. Upwork manual PDF. You see
Yes.
it for free. Download it. It's a manual Upwork created for freelancers, and you can read everything. Everything you need to know to navigate the platform is there.
Yes.
So you can also do that. So
hopefully it's not so bulky, because I imagine that people might not want to take that so much time to.
If you want to make money, be ready to take time. If people want to make money, they should be ready to take time. Okay, because people want the shortcuts, and there's no shortcut to anywhere. Just be ready to invest it. Actually, the book is easy to read. It's about maybe 30 something pages, and it's more of pictures than words. So it's easy to read.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can
More
download
than text.
Than text. Yes. So you can read it. Very funny. Yeah.
Okay, so just as you shared, your biggest challenge, you mind sharing your biggest successes, maybe 2 of your successes?
My biggest success.
I know there are many, because I follow you personally, but I'm sure you have 2 that stand out, and you'd always use to get more clients, perhaps.
Okay, I think one of my biggest 2 that stand out. Okay, let me see. The first success I'll call my biggest success is that working with clients from different locations in the world. I just enjoy it. I've worked with clients from China, Japan, Malawi, Australia, New Zealand, USA, even Nigeria. I've worked with clients from Sweden, Sweden, yes. So working with clients from all over the world is joy for me. So that's one of my first successes. I'll call myself, because I just enjoy it. And secondly, working with an international company last year for a while, having the opportunity to hire other people, and making fantastic money from it. Let me not give figures for security sakes, but
security
it was
reasons,
fun.
yes.
For security reasons, but it was fun. So that's one of my last 2 of my success I will call. The other one you are trying to talk about is the success I have. The success I have training others, that one is plenty.
Oh yes, please. Please share that as well.
If the success I have training others, I think I talked about the recent one I had, that the guy who had no skill at the beginning of this month, he was been able to. So the story, let me go into the details of the story so that people can you can understand. So he came to meet me. He didn't have any skill. He wanted to register for my mentorship class. He didn't have any skill. Yes. So I told him one of the things I can do. I started doing my things for free. I started teaching people for free. But when the demand became too much, I had to put a price because it's too much. It's too much. As in, at the time I can have, right now speaking with you, I can see messages coming in for me. As in, at the time when I wake up in the morning, you can see 80, 100 messages I need to answer. So that's why
someone is asking. So sorry to cut you. Maybe this might help. Someone's asking, Infinity Ibrahim 64. Do you hire other freelancers that work for you?
Yes, I do. When you get to a time in freelancing, you can't do everything. You have more jobs than you can handle. Yeah, you need to have. Even Upwork will tell you about it. As a top freelancer, you need to learn how to outsource. Yes, you need to outsource. You need to maintain the quality control. You need to maintain the quality assurance. Ensure it's quality, because it's your reputation that is at stake.
At stake. Yes.
Yeah.
So please go ahead with the story.
As I was saying, so he came to me. He wanted to earn. It was during the lockdown period. I told him was that he needed a skill, so we had to work on a skill. And there's an ebook I wrote on skill. It's also free. I do plenty free stuff.
Please share with
us. There's an ebook I wrote on
skill.
Yeah, I'll share both with you. There's an ebook I wrote on skills. It's also free. But I had not written the ebook at that time. So it's everything that is in the ebook I just said, I discussed with him. So that there's a lot of skills. I'm going to show you plenty because I don't like telling people what to. I show them how to do it so they select what to do. So I did that for him. I gave him the options. I gave him the plenty options. He said, okay, I don't like maths. I'm giving you what's happened between us. He said, I don't like maths, so I'm not going to do data science. You know, he said, because I told him data science. He said, no, I don't like maths. I'm not doing data science. So we said, okay, what of digital marketing? He said, okay, let me research on digital marketing. Then he decided on Facebook ads. Then I sent him materials because I also have access to materials. Anybody who need to learn anything, I can send it to you for free.
Please
I have access
share
to
with
about
us.
300 ask and it shall be given now. So I sent the materials to him. Then he started learning. He went to HubSpot. HubSpot is an academy, is a platform for digital marketers. They have resources, they have things for free, they have courses, they have, the articles are like ebook on any topic on digital marketing. As in the article has table of content. Just as an article and it has table of content. So so I sent those to him, he read them, he's been so it was for the next 2 weeks. He was so passionate, he was so, he read it, he digested everything. So about last week, he wanted to practice his Facebook ads. So he's a medical practitioner in Lagos. So he wanted to practice his Facebook. He said, okay, I've been learning these things. I've been taking Facebook ads courses. So let me practice what I learned because that's what I told him. One of the first things after you learn what you need to practice so that you can have samples for your portfolio. So what he did was that he ran an ad. He spent 700 naira on the ad. That ad had 12,000 impressions. The ad had 12,000 impressions. So out of that ad, he got 2 customers that were interested because what he just advertised what he did. That okay, if you need a medical practitioner, it's into physiotherapy.
Yes.
So if you need a physiotherapist in Lagos, I am your guy. Just because he had learned Facebook ads and he just wanted to practice. There was no intention. So from that, he got 2 customers, 2 interested customers.
Yes.
So the first customers had signed the deal. They'll be paying him 120K per month, for the next few months.
What?
So the second customer, they are still in negotiating phase.
Negotiation.
Just from his test run, so his own experience is from Facebook ads. I have another person from database administration who got a company who wanted to do stuff in Lagos and they hired her full time and she's been working and she was able to make about some particular $510 thereabout for the past 2 weeks from that client. From writing, I have students in writing, a lot of them, as in, there's a lot of them. Yes, you can go on HubSpot. You can go to HubSpot. Just Google it. Just type HubSpot Academy. You will see digital marketing courses for free on HubSpot. There are a lot of places you can learn stuff for free. I'm answering the message I saw just now.
Yes.
So it's for the experiences from students, different. And one thing that is common with all of them is that they all took action.
They all took action. So exactly.
Yeah, so
action.
So I've had people, video editors. I had someone who landed. It was to edit videos, about 5 of them, each of them costing $100. That was what they charged the client. I had another one who landed $45 per week, another one $55 per week, another one. So another of my students, that one that I was so excited about, landed about 3 gigs, so totaling about $6,000 on writing, and they started freelancing in March.
Fantastic. Yeah. So Swati West is sent this question. We said you should please rephrase the question. So when you say how do you measure your results, what exactly do you mean? I think that would be up to the clients, perhaps.
Yeah, it depends on what the client wants. So
yes,
the client
tell you feedback that you like it.
Yeah, a job well done is by the client.
Right. So another question is, in your experience, has there been any interest in customer service? I mean, just in your experience.
Yes, as I said, the skills are endless. I had someone recently who landed a customer service job who lost the job because she didn't have a strong internet speed. About there are plenty. I have the good, the bad, and the ugly. So it's not only
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yes.
So she lost, she was still speaking with me. She lost the job because of internet speed. So I was like, okay, this is the truth. That's the truth about customer service. One thing you should know is this: we are competing with worldwide people. So
And
our competitors are
nobody
worldwide.
cares. Nobody cares.
So if
Yes.
now the competition is global, now your skill will take you, global. So that means you need to ensure that those mitigating factors, like power, like data, ensure that those factors don't stop you. So as
Don't
much as
hinder you.
possible, don't ensure they don't hinder you in any way. So so about people with customer service, as a customer service person, you will need an headset or microphone to work, and that's part of the kits you also need, to work.
Mm.
Except if your customer service is only maybe online customer service, maybe you're not really going to be speaking with customers. You will only be doing maybe email maintenance. You maybe be answering customer requests via me, because that's also a part of customer service jobs some people get, where they respond to, maybe customers that come to a particular
Yeah.
website to make complaints. So you just answer them and, just answer their request and on like that. So
Yeah. So there are opportunities for customer service agents.
there are opportunities for a lot of skills. And that's why, why it's difficult, when people ask me what skill is the top skill, let me tell you my challenge now. When you ask me what skill is the top skill, then of which all the skills on Upwork, about 1,000 of them, each have
Yes.
someone who has made it in that particular skill. So
Yes.
how do I answer the question? When this person is doing content writing, is making it. This person is doing
Yes.
customer service, making it. Virtual assistant, any skill. So it's all that matters is ensure that you are the best, and work towards
Yes.
that. Work
Because
towards
there's
being the
stiff
best.
competition, you said.
Yeah, for some skills more than the others. There are others that they
Yes.
are so specialized that what you to take is to learn it. You to take the
Yes.
time to learn. The moment you learn, then you can be earning the big bucks.
Yes. Yo. Okay, so I'm sure Instagram will cut us anytime soon, because we have almost shot past. We've almost reached 1 hour. But thank you so very much, Gbenga. This has been very 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 eye-opening, enlightening. I mean, we've had more questions than I envisaged. But I'm going to ask you: do you have any parting shot for, once again, people who want to start off on Upwork? What is your advice?
Okay, so another thing we'll do is this: when people have questions, they should send them to you, so
Okay.
that we can still help other people. So they should send their questions to you. You can
Thank
send to
you.
me. I can answer them, and so that we
Thank you.
can help as much people as we can help. Those that could
Thank
not
you. Thank
their
you so
questions,
very
because I
much.
realized we
Thank you.
didn't answer some questions, so that we can help as much people as we want. So for
Yes.
a newbie,
Yes.
there's another question I saw. I wanted to quickly answer. I'm not showing you shortcuts. I'm not teaching you how to beat the system. It's an algorithm. So I'm just telling you, if even
Yes.
Upwork, because the one reason why, because I saw a question, I saw something related to that, so I'm trying to buttress that point. One reason why I have this information is because my mentor is an insider. That's why I have this information I'm giving you about the bots. So the information is not a public information, so to say. So I'm just giving you that information that, okay, this is the way to, so that they created this bot so that we are getting a lot of requests. So we don't want plenty people on our platform anymore. And that's
Yes.
one reason
Because
why I have that info.
there's now a stiff competition.
So that's why I have the info. That's one.
Inside
But so
information. Thank you for sharing that.
for new freelancers, or for new people who want to start making money online, work on your skill. When you work on your skill, ensure as in you are building your skill, because you'll be paid on that. Work on your skill, then try to understand the platform very well. Everything you need is
Yes.
on the internet. Everything you need is on the internet. If you go to YouTube alone and type Upwork, the amount of videos you will get on Upwork are in millions. So if you go to Google alone, you will see ebooks on Upwork, or if you go to Quora, Medium, especially Quora, type in Upwork, you see, the good, the bad, and plenty things. So everything
Yes.
you need is on the internet.